This is Outnumbered. I'm Andrea Tanteros, and here with us today, Harris Faulkner, Sandra Smith, Jedediah Bila, and today's hashtag.
It's awesome to be back. Thanks for having me.
And, of course, over the weekend, the gift that keeps on giving for Republicans trying to repeal Obamacare, Gruber.
Yep.
You've been all over this at townhall.com.
Video after video of this. People who were paying attention knew this stuff about Obamacare. What's helpful is he's saying it. He's been saying it on tape, and he is one of the chief architects of the law, and it's been fascinating to watch the White House try to backpedal away from him now that he's doing damage.
And you mentioned him talking. There's a fourth video that we're going to get to, so let's begin with that. President Obama speaking out for the first time about Obamacare architect Jonathan Gruber. Another video, but I want to talk about what President Obama said. All of a sudden, nobody seems to know Jonathan Gruber. He wasn't on my staff. He was. They paid him hundreds of thousands of dollars as the
$6 million over a 7-year period from various states who contracted him.
I think the president would be better off just owning up to the fact that he was a consultant, but that he doesn't agree with what he said. I mean, when the president says these
spin, and it's a distinction without a difference. Yes, he was not officially on the White House staff, but that doesn't matter. And by HHS for his work on this law. $400 grand, by the way, is also the presidential salary. That's a lot of money. He was
in the logs, the visitors' logs. At the time they were drafting this bill and trying to construct it, that's when Gruber was visiting the White House. And
right? I'm looking for that. So for the White House to say that this guy was not inside the family, and I agree, it is a game of semantics.
To their health care coverage, especially women who are making a lot of those decisions.
I think the problem is it's
now, Sandra, but at the time when they were trying to pass and put on C-SPAN, like they said they would, the passing of this care. And Romney Care was the format. Let's be fair here. That was a Republican governor and a
saying, look, this was a misleading endeavor from day one. And I just want to point out what I just heard there from Jay Carney. I think this is misdirection, and we're seeing it from the left a lot. They are willing, and secrets, the actual substantive policy level secrets that Gruber spills.
How are they going to repeal it, Harris? How do they actually act on it? So that's
how could it be? Because it's not one video. It's not. This is now 6 videos, and you can't in this. But the combo package here for this administration is a huge.
And it's his arrogance in these videos that if they get him to admit
Some of them are saying, in this one case, a player for the Chargers said he experienced kidney failure, high blood pressure, violent headaches.
Age meanness is caused by large high schools with too many choices for. Oh, shut up!
So
no, I don't know if
my hero. Because I love that he did this. I don't know if I want to sit next to him because he might be a little stinky. but
I cleaned. Come on.
Well, hopefully.
The suit doesn't
maybe he
touch your
froze it, like you're
skin.
supposed to freeze your jeans to clean them. I don't know. But I do like what he did, though, because he's right about that. He's right about that. How many times do you hear from viewers about whether or not you parted your hair?
I think you wore that the last time you were on here.
I wore 3 different shirt tie combinations.
Same jacket. Like, have you ever gotten that text? Or
I've gotten.
Are pretty eagle-eyed. I'm surprised they haven't.
But ask one of us.
They watch us
Harris,
like
are you
hawks.
shaving?
It is undeniable, though, that I mean, just even it's not fair. I don't think.
That's a lot of information.
not.
We're
When I
not in
see
there
a
that
car
long.
pull in, like one of those Indy cars, like a pit crew, and all the people jump on top of it and change the tires, and the
So,
blood
and
pressure going.
essentially, he's giving
That's
us
what it looks like.
he's giving us a lot of credit then, because I mean, when he says that he's judged more on his interview, his appalling sense of humor, how he does his job, basically, he's not getting judged on what he's wearing. We're getting judged on all of that,
That's
plus
right.
what we're
That's
wearing
exactly
and how we
right.
look.
Yep.
So our job, he's saying, is actually a lot harder.
We should be
so I'm gonna
paid
pat
more.
myself on the back.
Than men.
It's more time.
My agent. That's a really good argument.
Right?
We have to look good, and we have to sound
Yeah.
Total
But
package.
it's true. I do love that he did this and shed some light on it, because it is true. Women do have to worry about a lot of other things, but I kind of think it's fun. That's why I like being a girl. I mean, some days it's not fun, but other days we get to mix up jewelry and shoes, and I kind of like it.
I actually disagree. I said to Guy in the green room, I want to be a dude in my next life, and I mean it. Because I want to just stroll in. I mean, I feel like a dude with good hair, he's got it made for life. I mean, 2
listen to
minutes
you.
in and out of the shower, work it, I'm in.
All right, let's move on. One of the most talked about stories yesterday on NFL Sunday happened off the field at the Superdome in New Orleans. That's where a Saints fan
You never would have stolen a ball out of a woman's.
Oh no! Are you kidding?
elbowing her.
Yeah, it's like boom.
You know what? I invite
The
them.
other guys didn't go and get it back.
I'm surprised too, Andrea. I'm surprised.
Keeping my ball one way or another. I'm telling you that. I've had that happen at baseball games sometimes. You know, when like the ball and you just fight for it.
What do you do?
I go get my ball. I mean, you got to get out
Do
of
you
my
go
way.
with the fingernails?
Listen, Sandra, I use what weapons I have.
She's
all
an
of them.
intimidating physical
Your body has a
presence.
lot of weapons, man.
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh.
elbows. Don't make me kickbox you
I
right
bet
here,
you,
guys.
you know what? That ball, someone's going to end up stealing that ball from that guy.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
He's not going to
Comeuppance.
keep it in the
Karma, baby.
I was just going to say that.
Where did we just go with that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, somehow we squeezed in the
it very
Northwestern
deep.
Notre Dame game. I don't know
yes.
how that happened. I don't want
Thanks
to
Just to
for
talk
bringing
about
it up again.
Northwestern, I got to plug Lehigh Lafayette this weekend. The oldest football rivalry in the entire country
That's true.
is happening
cool.
at Yankee Stadium.
You know, I just have to
Go
say,
Lehigh.
Are you going?
Are your
Yeah.
be there?
Oh, yeah.
colleagues at Town Hall may be wondering why you didn't give, I don't know, the website a shameless plug and why you did the football thing instead?
Well, you just did it for me. Townhall.com. Thank you, Harris. We got it all in here.
All right.
I don't want to talk about LSU Tigers.
It's
It was a
not
bad
even
weekend.
winter yet. And look at this. It's sweeping across the nation. It is a nasty storm.